book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 5, and it reads, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, what iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me, and have walked after vanity, and are become vain. First and foremost, I want to give our honor, our glory, our praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikaha Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to the Akim and the Aqua that are listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. This brother Bam Malak coming at you with a lesson. And this lesson is going to center around, this is the election year. It's an article, it's just a short article I got off the Guardian News. And it's befitting, man, that that Apostle Har, the spirit was put on him to coin this year, the year of Jacob's trouble. And also, and right after that, what they are advertising, I think the new movie, the election year purge. So man, that's the spirit that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is put on the Apostle Har. And that's what we're waiting for, man. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, with this election year, y'all are becoming vanity, man, because y'all not putting your trust in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because the conscious community will say y'all waiting for a imaginary God that's gonna come out of from the heavens of the heavens to save us. They'll tell y'all that we got to save ourselves. Well, if we got to save ourselves here in Babylon, we shit out of luck. If we got to save ourselves here in Babylon, we shit out of luck. Because again, we don't have access to no military. We don't have access to no hospitals where we can say, hey man, we're gonna come and treat our people, and we're gonna treat our people, right. And when I say that, because you got a whole lot of Israelites, when they go into these hospitals, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all get the worst medical care. We don't have no access to no any kind of banks because, I have to keep repeating this because the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said that we would go to our enemies for want of all things. That's why you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are getting yourselves in the mindset that y'all are getting ready to vote for President Trump. That he's going to save y'all. He's going to give y'all relief. He's going to put money back into y'all pocket. Because that's the only reason y'all want to vote for Donald J. Trump. It's because y'all always talking about y'all bottom line. Y'all bottom line has always been y'all bank, y'all bag. Because y'all don't want to put y'all trust in the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. Let's read this one more time. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, what iniquity, what sin have you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans found in the Lord? Have your fathers found in me, that they have gone far from me, and 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are far from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because y'all don't have that faith, man. Because that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna need in these last days. That's what we're gonna need in the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Is faith, pure faith, unadulterated faith, man. And have walked after vanity and have become vain. And you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all gonna become vanity. Y'all walking after vanity in vain, man. Y'all think that it's some so-called white man is just going all of a sudden, he's clapping, he's saying all the right words for y'all so that y'all can go to vote for him. See, the Democrats, they got to find a new representative for the Democratic Party. Because your boy, he just, right now, age catches up with everyone. And your boy, he's not in his right sound mind. He don't have a sound mind right now. So they're going to have to flaunt somebody else out there. And I think who they flaunting out there is the Nikki Haley. I don't know if she's Democrat or Republican. Because you got a lot of Republicans don't even want Trump. to get his second round of the presidency. But our people, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are become vain in thinking that a man on this earth is going to do anything for y'all. Every year, you Negro, Latino, every 4 years, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans get promised all these, get promised what? New schooling, better jobs, better health care. Last year, they promised that they was going to do away with your student loans. In 2020, Salaki. So every 4 years, they give y'all a round, to get y'all to believe that they're about to come in and do all these great and wonderful things for y'all. To get y'all away, from putting your trust in the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's why our people have become vanity and vain. Quid quo pro. Y'all always want something for something. Y'all vote for me, and I'm going to give y'all this. And then when y'all representatives get up into the office, they realize that they can't deliver on their promises. Then you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all get what? Y'all get frustrated. Because y'all what? Y'all trusted after vanity and vainness. What? Y'all become maladroit, man. Let's look up this. We're gonna bring this is what you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans become, man. It's lucky. Let's get this. Let's close this out. Got a couple of. See if we can pull it out. Let's pull this out. See what it means, man. Maladroit, lacking adroitness, inept. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are inept at making a right decision. Y'all are inept at making a right decision. Every 4 years, y'all prove yourselves that, that anytime y'all go to the polls, when y'all new so-called leader that want y'all to vote for this certain party, the red party or the blue party, and now everybody's pushing over to the blue party. Because what? This wokeness has really just destroyed everything. With those, those so-called liberals, in the blue party. Now you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are tired of the woke community. Y'all tired of not being able to speak y'all mind. Y'all tired of, the so-called transgender community. Y'all tired of not being able to say what the definition of a woman is. Now you're going over to the red party, the conservative. And what they telling y'all, anybody who went to college already know that the Democrats, the Republicans were the one that you should have voted for, after slavery. They were the ones that was fighting, for you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and more particularly, the tribe of Judah to be what? Get out of slavery. The conservative community will tell you that, hey, man, they want to, number one, don't none of y'all go after God's laws. See, because if we follow just any of the God's laws on this earth will be ran properly. You wouldn't have these weirdos out here talking about, a woman, is a man and a man can have a baby. That's a question that the street guy was walking, asking, can a man have a baby? And you had Edomites that were trying to justify that a man can have a baby. Physically carry a baby in the womb, in his stomach. Can he birth a child? And again, maladroit, lacking adroitness, inept. We're going to look at the first word of that mala. See what it means. Let's look at the first word of mala. See what it means. Maladroit come from the Old Middle French. To understand the origin of maladroit, you need to put together some Middle French and Old French building blocks. The first is the word mal, M-A-L, meaning bad. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all continue to make what? Bad decisions. Why? Because y'all have separated yourselves from the Most High, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Y'all gonna continue to go to these polls, and y'all gonna continue to go punch what? The wrong and the bad. Y'all gonna continue to make the bad decision. Y'all gonna continue to make the bad decision. You can't make this up, man. And the second is the phrase droit, mean properly. Y'all cannot properly go into the voting booth and make a correct decision. That's why it's important that you return back to the Most High, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. That's why it's important that you separate yourselves from the ways of Babylon the Great. Because every 4 years, y'all make a bad decision. Y'all go in with the intention of making a proper decision, properly making a good decision. But if it started off, mala mean bad, there's no way that you can make bad good. Unless you repent and start calling on the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Close that out. Slakia. Let's go to this article, man. Let's go right to this article. And here is the article right here. This is in theguardian.com. It says that the U.S. won't survive a second Trump presidency, says Haley of Iowa caucus, loom U.S. politics live. It said the South Carolina governor warns chaos following Trump in CNN town hall where rivals Ron DeSantis say ex-president didn't deliver on abortion bans. On abortion bans. And that's the thing that they think that's going to drive you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, more specifically the Negro woman, to the voting booths. My body, my choice. See, Trump didn't deliver on the abortion ban. He didn't deliver that y'all can't have those abortions. See, they want you women to go out there and continue to be harlots and whores. So all you got to do is don't have any accountability. Yeah, I slept with him last night, but I'm going to go get the abortion pill. What is that? The next day or whatever they call that pill? Or I want to just go walk in. Yeah, I'm going to go get rid of his seed. Which also proves that Esau Edom, he know that the man's seed is the one that determines the nation. That's why they want you Negro, Latinos, and Native American women to continue to go into these abortion houses, these clinics, to abort the Israelite child. See, that's the only premises that they talking about. They're not talking about you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans getting any kind of consistency in terms of your job, and consistencies in terms of your education, and consistency in terms of what being what's the word that was popping off during the George Floyd thing? What was the word? Equality. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans will never be, as long as we're here in the Babylon the Great, you will never be equal with Esau Edom. continue to get into this article. Let's read some of this article. It says, Haley warns country won't survive another Trump administration. The scientists say he didn't deliver on the rivals pile ahead of our caucus. It said, we're 10 days away from our Republican caucus, where we will find out if Donald J. Trump, persistent lead in the polls will translate into votes. But his main rivals of the GOP presidential nominations aren't letting his momentum deter them and dial up their attacks on two separate town halls hosted by CNN. So CNN is down with the what? They down with the blue, right? CNN is a liberal station. They with the wokeness, man. And that's what they want you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to be woke. And that wokeness is biting you women in the ass. It is really biting you women, you Negro, Latinos, and Native women in the ass. Because now y'all got to share the same stage with transgender women, with the weirdos. Y'all got to share. Now they taking over y'all platform. They telling y'all that y'all can't call yourselves women. Because there's no healthy fear of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in the land of Babylon. There's no fear of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in the land of Babylon. That's why it must be destroyed, as Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. That's why America, Babylon the Great, must be destroyed. Let's continue reading. It said, deter them and dial up their attacks on two separate town halls hosted by CNN on Thursday evening. Nikki Haley, the former South Carolina governor, who served as Trump United Nations ambassador, said of her former boss that chaos follows him and warns we won't survive. You're not going to survive because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai had what? He declared the end from the beginning. That's why you're not going to survive, Miss Nikki Haley. Chaos is bound to hit the shores of Babylon the Great. They put it in your movies. You got what? The purge election year. And what year is this? This is the election year. Said chaos follows him and warned we won't survive another 4 years of him in office. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis responded, of course not, when asked if he thought Trump was pro-life, and said that the former president didn't deliver during the administration. See, these guys are coming after Trump. What? Because they're gonna promise you a better way. They're gonna promise you, a more transparent office. They're gonna promise y'all that y'all can go get these abortions. And that's how simple they know that you Negro, Latinos, and Native American women are. All they got to offer y'all is the opportunity to continue to go get rid of your nation seed. They're not going to promise you anything else. That's going to be the forefront of all the everybody that's running in the election this coming when they starting now. Really, they got to start now. Just like they said, they doing these town hall meetings right now, this election year. Said right here at the end, it said didn't deliver during his administration. Earlier in the campaign, most of Trump's Republican rivals hesitated to criticize him, weary of it infuriating his substantial group of dedicated supporters. And what that says, that dam appears to have been broken for the two. And that's what they're going to be walking on eggshells, because they don't understand. You know, Trump done been took off 2 ballots, man. One in Colorado, and I think one in Maine. Purge the election year. They often talk about civil war, man. The last time they did this, take a president off the ballot, that was during the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln, right? You Negro, Latinos, and Native American, what happened? They had a civil war. And it's befitting again that the Spirit, the Lord Yahweh shall put its Spirit on Apostle heart and coin this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. What y'all get out of Jacob's trouble? What we get out of Jacob's trouble is what we get out of the Holy Scriptures. Faith, man. We get Hebrews 11:1 out of Jacob's trouble. That's what we get. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, man. That's what we get out of Jacob's trouble. Our faith is going to grow. That the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is going to deliver us, man. That he's going to protect us. That's what we get. Something 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans don't have. Faith. Because if you had faith, you wouldn't be worrying about who's running in this election year. You wouldn't be thinking about, you know, whoever get voted into office. That's going to be the be-all, end-all. Because we putting our trust in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are spiritless, man. Let's look up that, man. Let's go to that, man. Spiritless. This is out of what the Collins dictionary. If someone is spiritless, they lack energy, courage, and liveliness. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are spiritless, man. Y'all lack the energy and the courage, you know, to put y'all trust in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Liveliness. Because when you put your trust in the Lord, you live, man. You really living. Your life is not dependent on who's going to be in the office, the blue or the red. You start really living. Because you're starting to put your faith and your trust in the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Even in the midst of all the madness that's going around, that's going on in the world. You put your trust in the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. We know our people hate to hear that name. They hate it. See, because our people, they always want to be in wickedness, man. They always want to what? They don't want to call good. They call it evil. And the evil, they're going to call good. That's why you got this woke thing going on. That's why the women can't even speak against the transgenders without losing their job, without they being fearful of that it's going to pop up on the, on one of these social media platforms and it's going to get to your boss. And your boss is going to say, hey, we can't have, you know, and what they'll call it, all out of, they'll call it racism. They'll call it all these other things. Instead of their jobs, just staying the hell away from the social media. Your co-workers will look at you a little bit different. Oh, he don't believe, man, that a man can be a woman. Why she don't believe that a man can be a woman? Because you got all these bull daggers and all these weirdos in your work center talking about they and them. See, y'all don't have the spirit to live, man. Y'all don't have the spirit, you know, or the courage to speak up against it at your job. Because a lot of the jobs are what? Are led by those weirdos. We got to be all inclusive to everybody. Meanwhile, everybody on their job site just walking around on eggshells. Can't do a damn thing. Because everybody got to be conscious of one weirdo in the whole office. If it ain't one, it may be 3 or 4 weirdos in the whole office. Some dude pressing around like a little bitch. Some woman pressing around like she a man. See, that our people don't have the courage, man, you know, in the face of the enemies to say, nah, man, we ain't gonna support that. We're not supporting all this alternative lifestyle things. See, because they're not gonna put their trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Apathetic. You describe someone as being apathetic, you're criticizing them because they do not seem to be interested or enthusiastic about doing anything. And that's what Negro, Latinos, and y'all ain't enthusiastic about serving the Lord. Y'all not enthusiastic about serving the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Y'all enthusiastic, yeah, sure, y'all enthusiastic about going to your jobs and trying to get the bag. Y'all are uninterested, man. It says doing anything, but we're using this in the simple fact of not serving the Lord, the Most High, the creator of the heaven and the earth and all things therein. Y'all passive. Oh, I love the Lord. But you can't say that on your job. You can't put that on your that I love the Lord on your desk. Cause one of them weirdos will walk by and say, hey, you know, she's bringing church and state into the work center. Why? Because Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans don't have what? They don't have a healthy fear of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. One of my favorite scriptures, Psalms 118:8. It is better to trust the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah than to put confidence in man. That rings so true right now today than it ever ring. It is better to put your trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah than to put confidence in man. Because man is gonna fail you. And you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all gonna get a healthy dose of that come November. Come November, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are gonna get a healthy dose that when y'all put y'all trust in the man. When y'all put y'all trust in man, y'all gonna get a healthy dose, you know, that y'all should have put your trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Let's go to the book of Psalms, man. Let's go to the book of Psalms. The 5th chapter. We're gonna read it all. I think it ain't but 12. The book of Psalms, chapter 5, in verse 1. It says, to the chief musician upon Nealoth, the Psalm of David, give ear to my words, O Lord Yahweh. Consider my meditation. And we should meditate on the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah daily, man, because we're gonna need our Savior. We're gonna need the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah coming in these last days, in the months, in the coming months, because they got a whole lot of wickedness. They got a whole lot trickery that they're gonna put on you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Verse 2, it say, hearken unto my voice, the voice of my cry, my king, and my power, for unto thee will I pray. We know 2/3 of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans only pray into their pocket. I think in the book of Ecclesiastes, I think it's Ecclesiastes, the Most High said there's a forgetfulness, you know, in a time of, I guess, in prosperity. There's a forgetfulness of the Most High in time of prosperity. There's forgetfulness. Some of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans make more than others, but y'all don't forget because y'all having a prosperous time right now. think it's in the book of Ecclesiasticus. I'm not sure. I don't forgot what chapter. I'll put it up on the comment board. Verse 3, it says, my voice shall thou hear in the morning, O Lord Yahweh. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and I will look up. And that's one thing, man. You know, everyone always talking about, man, get on your knees, man, and you face the east and you pray to the Most High. I do it every morning. I pray for the apostles and elders and the body every morning. That I can honestly say every morning that I pray on my knees facing the east. I used to do it 3 times a day. I don't really lunched on that. And I got to get back to that. Verse 4, for thou art not the power that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The Most High don't have pleasure in wickedness, and now evil will dwell with him. That's why it's better to trust the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You're going to need that, man. You guys are not going to be able to go to y'all. We ain't going to be able to vote ourselves out of this condition, man. You cannot go vote yourself out of condition, you know, out of these curses. You're just not going to be able to do it. You can pray yourself out. We're praying ourselves out of the curses, man. The hopeful elect, the hopeful 1/3. We're praying ourselves out of the curses of Deuteronomy 28. But we know the first thing that the 2/3 rebels going to say that I ain't under no curse. I rebuke that in the name of JC. But meanwhile, you don't own shit. And it says we're going to go to our enemies for the want of all things. That proves to you that you are under the curses. It proves to you that the Negro, Latino, and Native American man on this earth, that we have to go to our enemy, Esau, Edom, for the want of all things. Want a loan for a house? You got to go to his bank. You want to go get health care? You got to go to the hospitals. You want to fly out the country? You're going to have to go get their passport so that they can tell you that you can fly out the country. You want to get married? They'll tell you need to come and get a license at the courthouse for you to get married to the woman that you or the man that you want to marry. You need some water? Come to our utility department and get your electricity and your water. You should go to your enemies for want of all things. Want some groceries? Woo! Got to go to their grocery stores. Let's keep reading, man. Verse 5. This is Psalm chapter 5 and verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, he hate all workers of iniquity. Uh-oh. God loves the sinner but hate the sin. Just killed that. The Most High hate all workers of iniquity. The weirdos. He hate all workers of iniquity. But first you have to identify what is iniquity, man. Your church not going to be able to tell you what iniquity is. Why would you tell a church full of women that they committing sin and risk your livelihood? Why would a pastor in 2023 since Christianity been on our people been following Christianity, why would they call out the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American woman? That would be like committing suicide. That would be like committing suicide to call them out on their BS, telling them that they can't lead a church, telling them that a woman is to remain silent in the church. That would be committing suicide. Why? Because that Negro woman gonna say, "Not my God." And now they just had the little the watch night service down in Atlanta. And if you want to find all kind of wickedness in Atlanta, man, you can find it in Atlanta. You can find it. You can find it in Atlanta, man. Atlanta started, well, not really, cause I remember in 2000, in 98, when I was in Virginia, you know, they started doing those 98 in Virginia, and they probably got it from Atlanta during that time. They started doing the little swingers. It was some people down from apartment I was staying at in 98 in Virginia. They was down there. They used to have their little swingers thing at this little apartment. And these apartments we staying with small. Me and my boy, you know, we're kicking it. You know, shared our little apartment together, man. The girl used to be like, yo, y'all come on down. You know, we got the little swingers thing. And then when I moved back to Atlanta, when I moved back to Georgia, not Atlanta, out in the cab, they was like, yo, man, you know, they got the bigger swinger. You know, that's that swinger, you know, that was 2004. Everybody, they had the swingers thing then. It was low key, but by 2009, 10, that thing was full-fledged, man. Full-fledged. You'll hear people talking about it. See, our people, man, and now they got the church doing the watch night service. It's hip hop with a little R&B, you know. So you go up and down, you know, watch night service, and that hireling came up on the stage, and you know, he leading his people in the dance. They kicking it. See, that's what 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans want. They always want to be in vanity, you know, vain and vanity, man, and go into a church thinking that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he don't dwell in temples made with hands. Go to book Acts, 17:24. Acts, also chapter 7, if I'm not mistaken. I could be corrected. They was doing it up down there, man. But that's Atlanta, man. You find all manner of wickedness there. All manner of wickedness. Let's continue reading, man. Verse 6. This is Psalm chapter 5 and verse 6. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will abhor the bloody and delicate man, deceitful man. Let's read that again. The Lord Yahweh will abhor the bloody and the deceitful man. The bloody and the deceitful man would be Esau, Edom. And 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, Native American. You can apply it to both. Because, you know, our people, they do all kind of manner of madness, man. You go to YouTube and all you see is the little young jakes. All they got is their little weapons. These kids be young as 15 and 12 and 13 years old. Everybody, you know, showing their weapons. Why? Because they killing their own people. So they can be bloody and deceitful. But we know it's talking about Esau, Edom. He's the most bloody and deceitful man on the planet Earth. You know, cause in his, what's the scripture? His words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The words in his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. That's how he looked. That's how Esau Edom know how he can catch you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans lacking and lunching. Because they're going to speak these smooth words to y'all, especially during this year, election year, the purge, the election year. He gonna get you. Oh boy, they gonna get you. Oh, he gonna get you. That's all right though. Let's continue reading. Verse 7. Psalm chapter 5 and verse 7. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercies. And in thy fear will I worship toward thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord Yahweh, in thy righteousness, because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. That's what Esau do, man. He make the way straight, man. And when he's talking about they're straight, he's saying that joker putting all kind of barriers before you. And one of the main barriers that they don't put when they open up all these weed dispensaries, they gave y'all access to sell weed to your people, to keep your people in a fog, to keep your people, you know what, continue to experience and gateway drugs and other wicked things, man. Telling y'all Negro, Latinos, Native Americans that it's all right, you know, to live alternative lifestyle. Telling y'all that you don't have to pray to the Lord. There is no God. They're trying to move God, you know, really out of the Bible by deleting the Bible. That's how they make the way straight before y'all. Verse 8, verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward parts is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Again, the words in their mouth are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. There's no faithfulness in their mouth, man. Esau proved to y'all that every time they make any kind of what is it, agreement. There's no faithfulness in them, man. There's no faithfulness in Esau. He'll make an agreement, and 5 minutes later, that nigga, he's like, man, shit, I know we signed off on that, but we ain't following that. That's what they do. Yeah, we're gonna promise you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans all these wonderful things during the election year. No, we ain't gonna deliver on this shit. You know, we signed off on it. We said that we gonna do it, but no, we ain't doing it. You know, all that was just smooth words. And that's what our people want to hear, smooth words. Because they're not going to what? We know that 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans they're not going to pray to the Lord. Verse 10, it says, destroy thou them, O Yahweh. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions. For they have rebelled against thee. Talking about you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all don't rebel. Because we was the only one giving true counsel. We was given the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. The other nation wasn't given true counsel. That is what true counsel is. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures. The other nations wasn't given that. But we're going to apply it. Because they took the book. When they opened the book, when they put themselves as being the Most High, when they said that they was the angels and all these things, that they were saying, they were signing off saying that they was the people of the Lord. They was the people of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that they were what? They will follow all his ways. But they follow none of the ways of the Most High. None of the ways do they follow. Verse 11. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. And we the only ones that love the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. We the only ones that love the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You can't make this up. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to be deceitful. In the end times, man, in these last days, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah said he know all of them that put their trust in him. He know all of them that put their trust in the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all not gonna be able to, you're not gonna be able to say, man, yeah, Lord, I put my trust in you. Verse 12. For thou, Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, will bless the righteous, with favor will thou compass him as with a shield. And we know that we're going to need a shield, man. We're going to need the angel of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to be that shield that the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to send in these last days to protect the hopeful elect and the hopeful 1/3. Because we got the faith, man. We got that Hebrews 11:1 faith. We got that Hebrews 11:1 faith, man. You got to have faith in these last days. You got to have faith in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're not going to be able to have faith in your money. You're not going to be able to have faith in your gat, your sword. Those things not going to save you, man, in these last days. Put your trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.